That's so kind.
Thank you so much.
Look at that.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Oh my goodness
my
me.
God. Hi guys, I'm Izzy.
And I'm Jake.
And last year we quit our jobs in England and booked a one-way flight to start backpacking around the world. We spent the first 7 months of our journey backpacking around Asia, and then in January this year we booked a flight to Sydney, Australia. We've been making videos and documenting our journey every step of the way, so if you'd like to join us, please subscribe and enjoy today's video. Morning everybody, welcome to Van Life Day 5. Say hello.
Good morning.
So today we are leaving Kidalia campground. Thank goodness. I mean, no, it was lovely.
Thank goodness. Oh.
The area was really nice. I just hated those bathrooms.
Look.
Bin chicken.
A bin chicken. Make sure everyone sees the bin chickens. This is the funniest thing.
So today we're heading to Nowra, and well, our final destination is Bateman's Bay, and along the way we're heading to Nowra and Ulladulla and Jervis Bay, etc. So yes, this morning if you watched our last video, we helped someone jumpstart a car, which was fun. And yeah, 2 women helping 2 men out, just saying. And yes, oh goodness gracious, that was a big bump. So yeah, that's what we're heading to today. So we're just filling up petrol now. We find it's easier to fill it up like every half tank, so as soon as it gets to half a tank we'll fill it back up to full. We've actually been doing that around about every 2 days as of right now, because we have been putting a lot of miles in, and yesterday we went all up through the mountains, so obviously, like, you know, going upwards and using more revs and stuff takes up more fuel, and it's roughly been about $80 to $90 per half tank, which is about £40. So yeah, it's a bit much, probably more than an average car, but we do think it's good to keep it topped up rather than let it. Yeah, also a thing to note with these spaceship rentals, there's like a little sign that says, like on the dashboard, that says to check the oil and water every 5 days. This is a really old car. It has about 239,000 kilometers on it. So the fact that we have to check that every 5 days does make us think, like, well, you know, it must be a really old vehicle, and if something was to go wrong with those things, what do we do? So yeah, but this is the sign there, and we are going to check it today because today is the 5th day we've had it. So yeah, hopefully it's all okay. When we were jump starting the car earlier, Mum checked the oil and that was all fine. We just have to check the coolant, because the guy said to make sure that the green liquid was up, like you could see the green liquid. But the thing I was looking at wasn't green liquid, if anything it looked pink, but it was dark, so I'll just wait and see. So we did just check the coolant and it's all fine. It was the one I thought it was. The green liquid is the brake fluid, which is also fine. And we filled up the washer.
Note to self, the reality is that they sent the instructions for maintaining the vehicle and at 4 AM when we were collecting the vehicle from 9 AM. Now normally 4 AM you're normally in bed asleep, aren't you? Thankfully, because of the time difference and my body clock not working correctly, I was awake at 4 and got it and had a look at it, so I could ask different things when I got to the depot. But
also, I really feel like you should be able to have a manual copy of a thing, because being on your phone, like, what if your phone ran out of charge, what if you didn't have Wi-Fi to check it and something's gone wrong in front? You don't, like, you know, and like Isabel's just luckily, thankfully, got a SIM card for Australia where she's got a signal, she can get the information, she's not picking up UK roaming costs, which are absolutely extortionate. And the reality is that it's a case of making sure you know that you've got access to the, you know, the actual manual, which is, you're absolutely right, it is ridiculous. Because all they would have to do is print one off and just put it, so, like, usually isn't there like drawers, and I feel like in the cars in England there's like a drawer under the chair. Well, it's normally in there, it's normally in the glove box, isn't it? But oh well, spaceships we need to work on. just in Nowra at Hanging Rock Lookout, and we've just entered Booderee National Park to see Jervis Bay, hopefully some kangaroos.
And Booderee National Park requires a day pass, which is $20, and the park closes roughly dark, which she said between 5:30 and 6. Flying up to Uluru. Oh, that's so kind.
Thank you so much.
Look at that.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Oh my goodness
my
me.
God.
If you're close to the fridge and just to
Wait,
get it.
camper vanning.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
We'll put it in the fridge.
the
Yeah,
fridge,
that's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, just chuck it in your
Yeah.
Now and then you can cook
just so then it can be stored.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Yeah,
it's
that's
good
great.
for a week.
Oh,
You know
wow.
what I mean?
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah.
really kind of you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yep, go on.
And we are at Murray's Marine and taking some photographs, and this guy pulls this massive big carcass out, and I asked him
Of
what it
yellowfin
was,
tuna.
and he said it's yellowfin tuna. I went, whoa, it was massive. He'd also obviously filleted it already, and he said, would you like some? I went, like some? I went, really? He went, yeah,
Thinking it would
yeah.
just be like a
Thinking it
tiny
would be
bit
like
to
a
try.
tiny steak.
Yeah.
We've got the size of
It's massive.
that.
It's
It's all
huge,
fresh
yeah.
caught tuna
For free.
for nothing at all. He said, enjoy. My God, it's incredible. Oh, it's so slippery. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that is absolutely ginormous.
Look at that. Look at that. It's like a Sunday joint.
Oh my God. I actually can't believe that. So what we're going to do is, I've seen Nick Fry do this, Jake, you'll know what I mean, where you put the raw fish in like a little container with lots of like lemon juice, shake it about, leave it in the sun for a bit, and the acidity from the lemon like cooks the fish a little bit. So we're going to try that. And then he also said to do it as like a steak as well, didn't he? But to leave it like really nice and pink on the inside.
Yeah, where
So,
you
yeah,
see,
we've
you just
got
see the outside.
Meals
It's
all for the whole week.
It's the size of a roast
Yeah.
beef joint.
I can't believe it.
It's cute, and it's just been caught.
Yeah. At that beach was just incredible. So all these beaches that we're currently in at Booderee National Park is part of Jervis Bay. So that was Murray's beach, but it's all part of Jervis Bay, and it's so amazing. That kind of water we only saw in like the Whitsundays, and you have to pay like quite a lot on the tours to see them, and you only have to pay $20 for the national park entry fee here, and that water was just as nice. If anything better, because the beaches are empty. It's crazy. So if you're looking for a New South Wales alternative to the Whitsundays, definitely check out Jervis Bay. on a walk in Bouderie National Park, and as I'd like stopped on as I was going down a bit of a decline just to wait for Mum, I heard like something move across the gravel, and I looked down and a massive snake was like slithering away. I didn't have time to get my phone out and film it, but it was big, and it wasn't a brown snake, it looked like a dark grey black colour, and it was long and quite like wide as well. So thank God they slither away from you, because you wouldn't even really notice them if they didn't move out of the way.
It's really weird. It's like the one yesterday, the brown snake yesterday, literally was on the boardwalk, and had I have not looked down in the last minute, I could have quite easily walked on top of it. You just got to be really vigilant.
Yeah, and we're still not seeing any kangaroos.
We've seen kangaroo poo. They're definitely around because we've seen the poo. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely delicious.
Well, good morning everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video about van life day 5. We had such a good day yesterday, and then this morning we put the washer on because we're at quite like a good campsite tonight. It's got like loads of facilities and things like that, and I've never had to use my phone for a washer and dryer before, but we had to do that to pay, so that was interesting. So yeah, and we have to book our campsite for tonight this morning because we've not got one booked. We were hoping to use the Wi-Fi here, but the Wi-Fi is awful, so we're still having to use data. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!